Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Tigers. Today is Thursday, March 27th. I'm Lily.
And I'm Sam. We have a few announcements for you, so let's get started.
Have you ever thought about taking an online class?
Avonlea Christensen spoke with 3 students who took online classes and about their experiences.
Roll that tape.
I take medical terminology online.
I take both honors geometry and honors algebra 2.
I take Latin online.
With such classes, you may wonder, why are they taking these?
I take the class because I'm going to pursue a medical career after high school.
I chose to take them because I want to go into a heavy math-focused career, and I felt like those classes would push me more than an in-person version.
I think it's an easier class to take just because it's kind of like all around us every single day.
Even with their own reasons that they take the classes, they each have their own likes and struggles.
My biggest struggle with the class would be remembering the lessons as well as not going too far ahead.
Staying up to date on all my work, because while it is self-paced, you do have deadlines you have to make.
Probably because sometimes I get lazy and then I get far behind. Not too far though, but it's hard. It's sometimes hard if you're not very self-dependent. I think that's a word. To be able to tell yourself that you need to do them. But other than that, it's really good.
They all seem to have something in common with their likes of the classes.
My favorite part of the class is that I can take it at my own pace and I don't really have to rush or worry about falling behind.
The self-paced part and the fact that I can find my own learning style, which helps me in ways, and I can do the work more at home.
I like that it kind of connects to the English language a little bit because give a word like beneficial, the bene part of it means good, and that's the Latin and Greek root, so it's kind of just all around me every single day. So it's kind of easier, and then I also like that I get to go at my own pace.
It takes a lot of work to take a class online.
Lily, do you know another class that takes a lot of work?
I'm not sure, Sam. What is it?
It's the new lifeguarding class. Mr. Severson's aquatic lifeguarding class just finished up for the first time.
Cole Gearing interviewed some people involved in the class at the end of last trimester.
Let's see what they have to say.
Starting a new class might not always pan out, but the new lifeguarding class at Black River Falls High School really helps students learn life-saving skills for the future.
I think the class turned out pretty darn good. We had kids that really expanded on some skills throughout. They learned a lot. We grew a lot as a class, and I think the kids enjoyed it and had some fun.
Lifeguarding is a great job for high school students, with tons of positions available, and the start of a new class makes getting that certification easier.
For any high schooler, being a lifeguard is a great job to have, and so if they pass this class and get the certification, they'll have that job going forward. In the summer, there's 2 different pools available throughout the school year. The school district needs a lifeguard at times, and so they've got a lot of possibilities.
I don't plan on becoming a lifeguard in Hoffman usually, but for next year for the class, I will be lifeguarding then.
The overall goal for the class is helping students help people in the community with the ability to save lives.
As a community with 2 different big pools that get a lot of use throughout the year, as well as a river and a lake just out in Arbutus, it's important that people know how to save lives, and it's important that people know some swimming skills. So we focus on both of those, and hopefully kids come out a little safer than they go into it.
You may think that the only benefit to this new class is getting the certification through the school, but there are little things that anyone would be interested in.
This class actually would benefit anyone for the future. They can learn CPR and even just endurance.
Oh, thanks for that, Cole.
Now the moment you've all been waiting for.
Roman, what's the weather like today? Lily, go to the FCCLA meeting. Have a great day, Tigers.
After 16 long years of waiting, you're finally ready to hit the road with that new driver's license of yours. But before you go cruising around with your friends, you'll need some wheels. While it might be tempting to go for the coolest or most expensive car, it's smart to think about what's practical for your first ride. Today, we're going to cover some key things that you might want to keep in mind for that auto loan down the road.
When you go to your bank or credit union for an auto loan, we'll talk about the APR or annual percentage rate. The APR is the cost of borrowing money. For example, if you borrow $1,000 with a 5% APR, you'll pay an extra $50 in interest. When you're considering loans in the future, always check for the lowest APR for the term that you choose.
The term is the length of time that you have to pay back a loan. It can range from a few months to several years. For example, if you have a term of 3 years, you will make a payment every month for 3 years. The longer the term, the lower the cost you'll pay per month, but in the end, you'll end up paying a little more interest.
When setting your budget for a car, remember to factor in the cost of auto insurance. This will help you figure out what kind of monthly payment you can really afford. Keep in mind that your insurance costs can vary based on where you live, your age, the type of coverage you choose, and the car you buy.
If you're considering an auto loan in the future, be sure to check out our free financial calculators on the Co-op Credit Union website. They can help you figure out your finances for buying a car and making planning a lot easier.